So, Shadow Griffin, I heard that Pet Simulator 99 nerfed the huge happy computer hatching. Is that true? Okay, well, here you go. I don't know why you need this in order for you to tell me if they nerfed it or not. You good? You gonna tell me? You gonna tell me? Alright, maybe if you won't tell me, maybe I'll put you back in the freezer. Do I need to put you in the sink of doom? Who are you calling? Okay, no, don't. Please don't. I don't want to deal with him again, please. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. Did they nerf it? Do I really have to ask them again? Why, hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Before we get started, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I know a lot of you guys came from the huge happy computer, but we also have a giveaway that's going on currently on my video that I posted a day ago, the new mystery ticket hint. Now, all you guys gotta do is just leave a comment on that video as to what you think this ticket leads to, and what you think it's used for, basically. Once that video reaches 100 likes, we will go ahead and start the giveaway on my Discord and or live stream that I'll be hosting once that threshold is reached. And let's go ahead and get started with today's video. So what if I told you there is a way that you can make gems without selling your huges on Pet Simulator 99? Now, I know on the contrary, you guys watched my last video and that actually kind of blew up. I did not know the first thing that was going to happen was YouTube picking it up on the algorithm and me shoving a doll in my freezer. 50 times more luck than enchants and I have no regrets. Hi, welcome back. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be focusing on a way to get passive gems, but also at the same time, the importance of just grinding the last area and turning those coins from Tech World into gem profit. That this is going to require a lot of time, considering that the last area for the egg does take a good hot second in order to hatch pets. Now, not only do you have the chance to get an active huge, the computer, and some cool stat pets, but if you're not able to hatch any of the huges there, that's absolutely fine. If you're one of the lucky people that were able to get a computer before this huge nerf, then you'll be lucky enough to sell some of the pets that you get from it. We're talking about the stat pets number one, as in, let me see if I can find them real quick, as in the huskies, the bats, the bears, and the frostbite snowman. I cannot speak on the end prototypes because I still haven't been able to hatch one singular rainbow one, so we're not going to include him on this list. So what we're going to be taking a look is at my booth right over here. Now, these are going to be a huge undercut on wrap. So as you can tell, a frostbite bear goes for 264. I am selling it for 120 gems each. Same thing goes with the bat. It's going to go for 60 gems, and the husky is going to go for 40 gems. Now keep in mind, I am selling this at this price because I sit and auto hatch, or just hatch in general, for like hours and hours and hours, so I can afford to take that little bit of a loss to turn into a profit. Now, I was able to do some math on this, and of course, we all love some math because I cannot do math for the life of me. So if I'm selling all of my huskies here hypothetically for 40 gems a piece, and they do sell, you just have to find the correct person who wants to buy it in bulk so they can sell on their booth for around wrap price. So I have 175,278 of these. And if I were to sell all of them, I would get about, let's see, 175,278 times 40 gems equals 7,131,120 gems. Now that's a lot, considering the fact that there's that many pets there. And that's just one singular set of just huskies. I haven't included the little frostbite bats. Oh my gosh, that's like a tongue twister. Frostbite bat. I haven't included the frostbite bat. You have to say it in such a weird way. Okay, so we have 93,585 times, how many am I selling? 60 gems a piece. That makes it to 5,615,100 gems, which is still really good considering the fact that even if I were to lower it to 40 gems or even 30 gems, I'm still looking at millions of gems regardless of the amount that I'm selling it for. Now, the next one that I'm selling are these little bears. Now, I have 9,000 of these bears, so that is 1,149,600 gems. Now, what is your best way to sell all of these as quickly as possible? Now, number one, usually when I come into the trade hub, I know everybody has a, striking opinion on where to put their booth, right? They usually put it here, or even in any of these areas over here. First come, first serve, obviously, right? Well, think about it for a little bit. When you first come into the trade hub, what is the first thing that you automatically do? Usually what I do is I go this way rather than straight ahead. There's very rare chances where I'll ever go straight ahead, and that's normally the first thing I see over here is this booth. I'll eventually take a look at everywhere, but most of the time I just jump over here and I'm like, oh dude, look at all of these items, and these will be the first things that I see. But mostly what I pay attention to are the first 3 booths right here. Usually when I do come to the trade hub, I wait until one of these booths right here end up being open, but I usually just come over here if I'm that desperate. Because think about it, when you put your first booth down in this section here, you want to be the first booth that people see when they come into the trade hub. You do not want to put your stuff over here because this is almost the last area that people would go into. To be quite honest too, the beginning of Sunday to basically now, I have made a good whopping 57 million gems. And I am actually really shocked because at some point when I was getting huge happy computers, I almost told myself I was going to sell all of them, and I never needed to actually dip into my huge pets to sell any of these. And this includes any of my exclusives, any of the new items in the game, and this also includes any of my actual huges that I personally use that I never sell. This is really important for everybody who's just kind of like really desperate for gems, but also afraid to sell their computers. Right now, I know because of the newest NERF, everybody is really selling these as quickly as possible, and they're panic selling it. Yesterday, I think it was at nearly 15 million, and now it's down to 13 again. So we're gonna see a huge influx on it going up and then it going down. So I'm not sure where the market is going to be for the huge happy computer, considering that they actually did nerf it, and I don't know why. Obviously, it's been a hot second before I've seen anybody actually hatch one, versus when I used to see the messages pop up every 2 minutes. Now it's like every 10 to 15 minutes that I see somebody hatch a new one. So, oh my gosh, this guy's selling it for 12.7 million. So yeah, if you're trying to get a huge and you need an extra boost in gems, you can do it this way. Obviously, as time progresses and the week goes by before the next update, these are going to continuously go down. So just keep that in mind, and if you have a bunch of these, try to sell them ASAP. That way you do not need to sell anything that is really important to you in the game, and you do not have to dip into anything important. Leave your comments down below if you really think that huge happy computers were nerfed, and this means the hatch rate. Remember, there was a supposed hatch rate status that somebody posted on Twitter where it was 1 out of 191,000. What do you guys think the hatch rate is at now? Because a lot of people are saying it's 1 out of 1 million now, which I'll be quite honest, it kind of feels like that way now. And until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everybody.